All right, my shit cut out this time. That's it. Like, I'll be on my man. I was on my porch, man. Once again, man. Fucking didn't even check my battery and shit. That shit killed my fucking battery, man. So I came in here. If that shit cuts out this time, y'all already know what it is. I'm not coming back this time. But yeah, man. I felt like shit cut out. I'm back. I figured let me bring my ass in the house. So I don't got to worry about any technical difficulties, losing y'all, and all of that shit. It ain't have nothing to do with it had nothing to do with a Wi-Fi boost or a need for a Wi-Fi boost. I was outside, I was on my cell phone and my cell phone died. So and I wasn't paying attention to all of the time that I was sitting there talking. So that's why I just came in the house. So I was like, you know what? Instead of going through the bullshit, let me deal with that. A lot of those Wi-Fi boosters are junk. I tell people all the time, I was like, piggyback routers, it'll boost your signal better. So yeah, I'm in the house, so I don't even got to worry about that shit. I got a big ass fucking house. Like this fucking house is big as shit. Yeah, like I said, I got a Nighthawk router and my shit, like I got over 100 meg high speed internet shit like that. Like my shit ain't no slouch shit, but it's just my house is fucking huge and I just happen to just be outside and I'll be so into talking to y'all and shit like that that I don't pay attention to nothing else. You feel me? Like I be so into the conversation that I'm not really paying attention to battery and shit. Maybe I should be. Maybe I should be, but I'm such a mobile nigga. I'm always on the go, so I don't really be paying attention, man. I go wherever my motherfucking whatever I feel. But yeah, man, like fucking yeah, man. Fat boy don't deserve a rematch with Anthony Joshua. That's just how I feel about it. And people just aren't gonna like the fact that I had that take on it or whatever, but it is what it is. He just don't. And just because, you went out there, just cause like I just don't feel like you do. Like what's gonna happen in the third fight that's gonna make it any different from the second? So we all gonna make excuses and say, oh, it was because he was fat. It was because he didn't take it serious. It was because he weighed too much. So we're just gonna do that because that's what the rest of the world is doing. Nah. Two hands ain't never gonna do that. People just gonna have to be pissed with me. I'm gonna tell you straight up. That motherfucker don't deserve it. He don't. In the moment, shit, he gonna have to show me he deserves it. Fight Deontay Wilder. You beat Deontay Wilder, then I might be like, okay, cool. That's what y'all need to do. Y'all need to go fight each other. Fucking losers. Go fight each other for real. Leave with Tyson Fury and what Anthony Joshua got going on. That should be the only thing. That should be the only thing that matter right now. Like y'all niggas, like yo, Anthony Joshua and Andy Ruiz shouldn't even be a conversation for people. Fucking losers. Like who cares about those guys, man? For real. Them are the dudes. Them are the dudes that are a disappointment. Lisa Bell, salute. Hey, Queen. I'm here for a half an hour. I gotta go out. I appreciate you, babe. So for me, it's just like I think I think a lot of people want Andy Ruiz. I think a lot of people want Andy Ruiz back in that position because they just love this new Andy Ruiz. And look, you want to know what it is? Anybody that goes signs with Eddie Reynoso, there is a group out there that's just like, he's with Eddie Reynoso now. He's gonna change the world. No. Slow it down. Slow it down. Just because you were Eddie Reynoso, motherfucker, don't mean that all of this shit is gonna change. You're gonna come out and do this and do that. I feel like people overfluff Eddie Reynoso's ability as well. Like for real. Andy is where Andy needs to be. Fighting the fucking outer nipple. Fucking losers. Losers need to fight losers. I'm tired of all of these losers like acting like they deserve to be in the winners bracket. It's annoying, y'all. Like for real. I be sick of that shit. It's just like, yo, like, okay, like fuck these losers, man. I don't mean that shit in a sense to any form, any realm of disrespect or nothing like that. I just mean that shit in the sense of it's just like, okay, so certain individuals don't have to work their way back to the top. And there's another group of individuals that no matter what they do, they can just get ushered back into a title situation. That's what it is. Favoritism for the fuckery. When is the Ruiz versus Areola fight? That's a good question. Let me check. It's on May 1st. May 1st. Shit, that's right around the corner. That a job, man. Everybody keep telling me about this Ajagba fight. Lisa, I'm about to check it out as soon as I get off here. Damn, Ajagba put him down like that. Joshua Ruiz is going to have to fight at least 2 top 10s, and Ariola ain't one of them. That's what I'm saying. How do people even make a case for Andy Ruiz even fighting Anthony Joshua when this nigga's fighting the outer nipple, bro? Like, you're not even fighting a top 10 opponent. Now, if he would have fought Dillian White in or out the state, he would have definitely made a case for getting back in the driver's seat to potentially having a trilogy fight for fucking Anthony Joshua. But when you're not even willing to take on a quarter of the competition that you fought before, bruh, miss me with that whole Anthony Joshua trilogy fight. Third fight. Who's ready for the third fight? Nobody, you fucking loser. Fuck is he talking about? Yeah, Jared Anderson, that's my guy. Jared Anderson going to be our American heavyweight. That's going to be our American heavyweight. He's the one who I'm betting my bottom dollar on. And like I said, when he gets in that position, I hate to say it, man, just get ready. Just get ready, because a lot of people ain't going to like it, but he's taking it. Third fight. Who wants to see the third fight? Ray Charles like, I can't see. I don't even want to hear that shit. Stevie Wonder like, fuck seeing it. I don't even want to hear that shit. I don't even want to hear your fight. Yeah, man. People saying FA look good, so I'm definitely willing to go check out FA to see exactly how good he look. I'm really excited to see it. If y'all putting so much stank on it, yeah, I want to check it out, because everybody knows I'm not a fan of FA Ajagba, the molasses man. Now, Jared Anderson, I'd like to see Jared Anderson and Tony Yoka fight. Yep. And Savannah Marshall is the only girl that gives T-Rex Shields problems. The only one. That's the fight that needs to be made. And it's funny to me how T-Rex Shields comes out after the match and says Savannah Marshall has nothing for me. She's too slow. Blah, blah, blah. I'm not even thinking in that direction. But if people want me, I'm saying, it's cool that she called me out, though. If y'all want me to, pick apart your girl, Eddie, send, I'm saying, if you love her, send a check. Eddie Hearn, send a check. Send a check. Because I think she said that because she definitely beat her in the amateurs. And my thing is this. She's the only girl that's got a chance. So if Savannah can't get her out the way, ain't nobody gonna get her out the way. That's the fight that needs to be made, period. There's nobody else that even Clarissa Shields could even give that can even give Clarissa Shields a problem besides Savannah. Yeah, she's a switch hitter. She can fight you on the inside, the outside. Like, I think she gives fucking like since when does everybody act like speed is the end all be all? I hate that shit. Oh, she's too slow. She can't win. Well, guess what? There's a lot of motherfucking slow motherfuckers in history that beat a lot of motherfuckers' ass. And that's my thing. I'm like, yo, and this is the bigger problem that I have, right? When people say shit like that. Oh, she can't, after a performance, they like, well, this person can't beat me. That person can't beat me. Well, if you feel like in your heart and you know that is the case, then just go out and beat them. Then you should be campaigning for it more than anything. You shouldn't be in a rush to block that shit. Like, people don't, like, cause fighters so stupid, they don't realize the shit they say out of their mouth diminishes fights and fight value. Because if you already put this person underneath of you and you're already saying that they don't have a chance, then what is the fucking possibility of of you getting a decent article after the fact, other than saying that, yo, this person thought they were mediocre or didn't have a chance, and she went out there and proved that they were mediocre. And the fight fans, why would they want to invest something into somebody you already think is a crab? Stop fucking shitting down your opposition. Stop shooting down your opposition. That's what you got fucking press conferences for. That's what you do interviews for. That's what you do press conferences for. To chop all of that shit up and sell a fight. But when you in the interviews and you're shitting on it, then it's not gonna fucking sell. Enos wants Earl, aka Lil Nas X. Earl, aka Lil Nas X, will ride away from the smoke. I bet Boots and his do want Errol Spence, because that's a more realistic win for him. And I mean, I ain't faulting him for looking at Errol like that. Shit. If he looked at what happened against Danny Garcia and shit, I'd look at, if I was Boots Ennis, I'd want it too. Junior, salute. You know what I mean? It ain't like, yo, I'm all for the young boys not shying away from some smoke. But I feel like Virgil Ortiz and Boots should see each other, and then, that should propel one of them into fighting, Errol or Bud. Like, I think they should just do a 147 tournament, yo. That makes the most sense. Like, because honestly, I feel like tournaments should be reserved for the fucking the divisions that are stagnant, that don't have no momentum, that people are stonewalling the momentum of the division. I feel like tournaments should be reserved for those divisions. Like 147 definitely needs a tournament. 135, there should be no question there should be a tournament. That shit don't even need that. But look, man, look. When a nigga's refusing to fight you but goes out and fights for an interim title and he talking about he want to go down to 130, I don't see how anybody respect him. The nigga say, I'm tripping. The nigga sweep under the rug that Ryan Garcia refused. I repeat, refused to fight Devin Haney. Refused. Ain't nobody giving him shit for that. But Devin Haney a bum. Devin Haney this and that. He an email champion, all of that shit. Once again, I've never seen a person win an interim fucking title, you know what I mean, and refuse to fight the champion. Now you're going to fight Javier Fortuna. And then fucking the WBC tries to jazz it up like they making some tournament for y'all that wasn't even needed. Okay, they're decent fights. They're good fights. Okay, Jorge Linares versus Devin Haney's a lot better. But, okay, Javier Fortuna, I'm not like, yo, he might not be something to scoff at for other people, but I'm not impressed. Like, why do we need to see that shit? Why not they fight each other? Like, yo, Mauricio acting like he gearing up something that's going to make sense. But here's the deal. Devin Haney is still the champion, stupid. So even if you force it, the only person that can back out is Ryan Garcia without being penalized. So how much does your tournament really fucking matter? But this is shit don't nobody want. Whatever. Did you hear about Robert Garcia saying AJ still beats the fit version of Ruiz in the third fight? Nah, I didn't. But that's something I believe. That's something I definitely could believe and get with. That's why I said I don't care to see a third fight versus Ruiz. He don't deserve it, and there's nothing that's going to change the outcome of the second fight. He's going to be standing in the middle of the ring just like he did last time with his hands up, or he's going to be lunging in, or he's going to be trying to cut off the ring a little bit more and in a much more extreme way, and he's going to get clipped and get knocked the fuck out. Javi, what it do? I don't want to get carried away with Conor Ben, but damn, that was a fast and accurate and playful as fuck. Absolutely, I call it. I said, he's ready for he's ready for the upper echelon contenders and the former champions and stuff like that. When you put on a performance like that, why not give him a Sean Porter? Why not give him a Keith Thurman? Why not give him a guy on that stature? You know what I'm saying? Why not give him Avanesian? You know what I'm saying? Or why not him and Josh Kelly fight? That'll sell. Anything, you know what I'm saying? Like I like what I saw. He was crisp. He was in control. He never overextended himself once, and all of his punches were locked in the way they were supposed to be. Like, he didn't take one punch that he shouldn't take. He didn't throw one punch that he shouldn't, and he didn't overextend himself not one time. And his timing was on point. And the ferocity from that overhand right, I seriously think people might want to consider his overhand right being his most significant shot. Because it truly is, in my opinion. What do you think about Stanionis? I didn't watch the Delorme Stanionis fight. That's another fight I'm gonna have to watch after this. I ain't gonna lie, I fell asleep early as fuck. I just watched the Joe Smith fight this morning. Chad Kyle salute. Absolutely. Oh, I'm about to watch it. I'm about like, look, man. Fucking Joe Smith and Maxim up for fight of the fucking year right now. That shit was fucking sensational. You know, I heard there was a lot of good fights on last night. A couple of them I missed, but as soon as I get off here, I'm about to be watching them shits again. I'm about to be catching up. Yeah, man. Delorme show he still got a lot of fight left in him. So that's one thing about Delorme. Delorme always been a dangerous puncher, man. Like he's always going to come forward. Delorme's always had an element of danger, and that's why I like Delorme. Like when Delorme comes in, Delorme comes to fight. I definitely give Delorme that. He ain't coming to play around with you. He is coming to fight, win or lose. Win or lose. Yeah, man. I'm just glad that and like it might not all of the fights that came on might not have been the most sensational of the names, might not have been the biggest of names, but you got the biggest of outcomes, man. They were sensational outcomes. It was sensational bouts, man. So really boxing this weekend, man. Like I mean, just throughout the week, it just culminated to be something legendary for real. We got a lot of fights that we can go back and look into and just be very thankful of, man. So far, man, I'm really appreciative. I thought, oh, you thought Delorme won last night? Hmm. A lot of people said that they thought Stanionis won. We're gonna see, man, because now after everything that just took place, we're about to see how a lot of shit's gonna play out. Like for real, we could be shaping up to having very exciting end of summer towards end of 2021 because there's a lot of shit that could take place, man. For real, I'm just I'm just like letting it all play out because for real, I ain't jumping the gun on what I want to see or don't want to see anymore. Jeff salute because for real, it don't matter what I say. That shit don't never come to fruition. So I just been grounded with just letting shit happen and then reporting and talking about it. But the fight that but out of what I did see yesterday, I want to see Boots Ennis versus Virgil Ortiz. That's what's on my mind. Boots Ennis versus Virgil Ortiz would be the fight that I want to see. That makes the most sense to seeing who's gonna be fighting the champions in 147. Let's see here. What we got next week? What fights do we got next week? I don't got my schedule in front of me. Oh shit, I didn't know I could do that. Yeah, man. So look, man, I'm about to get up out of here, y'all. Hope everybody have a good day and shit like that. We back on tomorrow morning for Reaper Gang Radio. I'll see y'all then. Yeah, man. As we always say at the end of the shit, cost you nothing, pay a nigga no mind. Um, I might be back later. I might be back later for real because I feel like there's a few controversial things that are being said, but I want to check out some stuff that's going on in the boxing world before I draw a conclusion on what exactly I'm gonna be talking about. So I might be live again later with another face to face with y'all. So we're gonna see how stuff play out. But other than that, y'all be easy. Peace out.